Hey y'all, it's Ashley Mia back with another video, and today I wanted to do a cool Q&A. On my Instagram, I put up a little poll for people to ask me anything, and I am so grateful to the few people that gave me their questions, and so I'm about to get into them. The questions that I have not prepared for. I looked at them, but I haven't wrote anything down. We're just going right off the dome, and we're gonna have a nice little conversation. All right, the first one is, what keeps you motivated to create content? I think as for me, what motivates me is that I love what I do. I love photography. I also love people. So YouTube has come pretty naturally to me because I love just being able to interact with people and just show them the true essence of who I am. And so when it comes to photography though, what motivates me is this end goal of being able to do great things for my family, do great things for my friends and for others, but also being able to see a small seed grow into a huge tree, which pertains to basically my skill. So the act of getting better motivates me, the act of doing it for my family and just showing them that, hey, you can do something small and it can become bigger than you think. I think keeping in the back of my head that I really just want to be great and I really want to do great things, and just knowing that as I keep going and when I don't quit, I'm going to see and reap a nice reward from it. And listen, I am not always motivated. Trust me. There are moments where I'm just like, you don't got to do this today, or you don't have to put forth the extra effort to make this content. But I remember talking to a mentor of mine, and she told me, Ashley, if photography doesn't fail you, don't fail it. And I put that not just in the aspect of photography. I put it in YouTube. I put it in, showing up for myself. But yeah, a lot of things motivate me, honestly. And I really do believe that there is an inner drive inside of me that keeps me getting up. So yes, content creation for photography and YouTube is really, really, really a cool passion of mine. And yeah, those are a few things that motivate me. Any tips on finding the courage to start a YouTube channel? Why, yes. Okay, so that's a great question. Finding the courage to start a YouTube channel really starts within yourself. You have to go in, okay? For me, I had to go inside and be like, Ashley, when you see someone on YouTube, because mind you guys, I watch YouTube religiously. I am a YouTube girl. I know all the YouTubers and the couples, the lifestylers. I know them by name, and I've been watching it for years, at least 10 years. I was in college on my laptop watching it after Netflix series of what was out back then, The Office. I was binge watching The Office. So for me, I always watched it and I saw these people making their own content, and I'm like, you know what? If I'm watching them and they're growing and they're, having success on here, why can't I do it? I spend so much time watching them, why can't I do it? And then what gave me the courage was when I went within and I asked myself, does this align with purpose for you? Does this feel like Ashley? Does this feel like something that you would do? And I really feel like it did. And so that's where I found my courage, is when I was able to be inspired by someone else and I looked within who I felt like I was. And I felt like that this could be a great extension of who I am in this time of my life. But you have to go within to find that courage. You have to go within and ask yourself, who am I? Does this fit who I am? Even if it doesn't fit who you are, sometimes you have to go beyond what your feelings say and know that somebody may be waiting on you to say what you have to say, to talk about your testimony, to talk about what you've experienced. And that is something that also motivates me and got me out of the space of like, oh no, I shouldn't do it. It's a whole inward journey that you have to take to find that courage, but also do not care and really just do it and put yourself out there. Do you hit a burnout when trying to balance client and creative work? Ooh, yes, I have definitely hit a burnout streak in my life. So let's talk about it. It was around, I would say 2018, 2019. It's more so not so like I'm burnt out about creative work. I was more so burnt out about the work that I was doing for other people. And I was more so in a space where I felt stagnant with what I was doing. And I'm like, you know what? I need to do more personal work. So in 2020, I did my first personal project, which revived me in that kind of burnout stage, or kind of just irritated with, not irritated, but just kind of like, okay, I see this has kind of just been going steady. It's kind of the same thing. And so incorporating that creative work, the personal work, it really revived me. And so ever since then, I've been doing, personal projects, personal work, because that balances the paid client work that may not always be so Ashley, me, a creative director involved. You know what I mean? So yeah, 2018, 2019, I was kind of at that space of burnout, but I had to take a moment for myself and really be like, Ashley, what do you want? You want to show the work that will get you into the places that you want to go, and you want to do the work that really you see and it drives you and inspires you. And so I'm so glad that I was able to incorporate that, because it kind of was the aid for that burnout feeling. But now with balancing creative work and client work, it's a little bit more easier, because being in this for 7 years, I've learned so much. Please watch one of the videos that I made about the mistakes that I've made and just my photography journey. But in this journey, it has shown me that, hey, you have to be able to balance Ashley before you can balance a photography schedule or the demands of what people may want from you. But for creative shoots, I make sure to schedule months out so that I can have the budget for maybe the backdrops that I like, or to try out a new lens by renting it, or the venue space if I need to get a studio space, or maybe I'll just do it here at home. It's way more balanced because I have learned. And then for my client work, that just comes as it does. So I've created a cool balance right now, and I'm really grateful for it. But yes, burnout is real. Take a break from doing the work that you don't want to do, and maybe lean into the work that you truly want to do, even if you're not getting paid for it. But guys, I want to say thank you. Thank you for the questions. Those were so good, and I'm just hoping that it helped you. Hoping that you were able to get a little bit insight about who Ashley Mia is, and I definitely want to do more down the line. But yes, thank you again, and I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe, and I can't wait to bring more content to you just like this. But until next time, if you're watching this during the week, have a good week. If you're watching this during the weekend, have a good weekend, and I'll talk to y'all soon.